play basketball, football, and soccer ball.
Good evening. I'll express why limiting the amount of time teens play video games can help them have healthier lifestyles. I believe teens who play relentlessly can become both physically and mentally unhealthy. Imagine this. You go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning and your teen is playing video games on the couch. You leave and you come back at 4 in the afternoon. Your teen is there and he hasn't taken a break. Can anyone else see what's wrong with this picture? Teens who play relentlessly can undergo physical symptoms and isolate themselves from others, as opposed to people who have restrictions can battle these effects. First, teens who don't have restrictions undergo physical symptoms. Relentless gaming causes migraines, carpal tunnel syndrome, and poor hygiene. Extensive viewing of any screen, especially bright ones, can cause eye strain. Migraines are caused when someone focuses on one thing and concentrates on it, or when they improperly focus on that something. Teens who play for extensive periods catch migraines because they concentrate on the video game and the video game screen for long periods of time, and usually that they tend to start staring and stop blinking. In addition, they use their forearms, wrists, and hands extensively. When they use a video game controller, it takes a lot of muscle to use the forearm and the hands. Most of the time, they overuse that muscle, which causes damage to the nerve cells in the wrist, which is carpal tunnel syndrome. Furthermore, those same teens are vulnerable to poor hygiene. You're in a movie, and the scene is so great that you don't want to get up, not even to use the restroom. If you've ever had that feeling, you know how I feel when it comes down to gaming and doing things that are important. Gaming is so exciting. The excitement is so great that they prioritize gaming over everything that's important, even hygienes. Next, as physical symptoms occur, becoming isolated from others become normal to teens without limitations. Isolating themselves from others comes with the territory of gaming for long periods of time. Your cell phone rings. It's one of your friends, maybe even your best friend, and you know he wants to hang out, but you're in the middle of a fight, so you don't pick it up. You say to yourself, you know what? I'll finish this one fight and then I'll call him. You wind up not calling him. The days go on, and the same thing happens. Now you haven't seen your friend in a while. Can anybody tell me why? It's easy. You've now chosen gaming over social interaction without even realizing it. Also, teens who don't limit their gameplay feel excluded from real-life conversations. When teens devote all their time to playing video games, when it comes down to conversate, this is all they know, information from games. So they tend to feel left out. They tend to think that real-life conversation is difficult, and they tend to avoid real-life conversations. Last, there's a lot of skepticism involving gaming. Many people don't believe that extensive gaming it's harmful to their teens and is a problem, but it is. People say, at least we know what our kids are doing. Well, fact is, when teens play for extensive amount of hours, their family, friends, and education can be put second place, and they have very little time for it. Also, others may say, well, at least we know who our kids are talking to. That's kind of true, but most teens talk to people from different places, including different countries. So, because there's no face-to-face interaction, it makes communicating in the real world difficult for them. I believe limiting teens to no more than 2 hours a day of gaming can help prevent these factors. It contributes to long life longevity, and it prevents game addiction. As I close, we need to restrict the amount of time that our teens play video games. When it's not limited, teens undergo physical symptoms such as carpal tunnel syndrome, migraines, and even poor hygienes. In addition, gaming for long periods can lead isolation from friends and family because real life conversation is difficult. Furthermore, gaming should be limited to no more than 2 hours to battle these effects. A study by Brigham Young University undergrad Alex Jensen and his faculty member Laura Walker collected information from 813 college students. The study showed the more time the students spent playing the games, the worse their relationship became between their parents and their friends. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. We need to take what has been heard to heart and help anyone that you know that needs help. It's been great speaking with you. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful evening.